So, we are here to talk about the Imagineering Story on Disney Plus. Hey dudes, what's up? It's I'm Assassin, and today we are here to talk about the Imagineering Story on Disney Plus. Episodes every Friday, and yeah. So basically, the Imagineering Story is a documentary about the Disney parks. Now, if you didn't know, people that design the Disney parks are called Imagineers instead of engineers and architects and all that stuff. They're called Imagineers, just like if you work at Disney, you're a cast member, you're not a crew member. So this basically goes through how each of the parks were built and like what went through that. So like the first episode is very much focused on Disney himself, Walt Disney himself, and building Disneyland and like what went through that. And then to the last episode I just watched, it very much talks about like Avatar Park and the Star Wars Park and like going through that, and talks more about World. And then there's also talk about Tokyo Sea and the I think it's Beijing, China, that park. There's also the Disneyland Paris, and it talks about all of these things. And it's very much real and very much like hard in its own. And Disney understands these things, and it's so interesting to watch because you see like what it takes to like build these parks and like the failures and the greatness of it. And you see like Disney's very hard on itself, which was interesting to notice because you'd think if Disney was doing a documentary on themselves, they wouldn't be hard on themselves. But you literally get to see like that people don't like Disneyland Paris, that it was like rushed and it was bad, and like you get to see interviews of like actual people like talking about this park and like how bad it was and that they were rushed and all these things. But then you get to also see people talk about Disneyland Sea and how amazing it was and like how out of the box it was. And you also like you literally get interviews of Imagineers and the CEO of Disney, the old CEO of Disney, and you get to see these things. And I couldn't recommend Imagineering enough. This is the best show in Disney Plus. The best original show. I'm so interested in it. I've learned so many things. Like, did you know there's going to be a Disney park in Washington, D.C. that was going to be called Disney America? And it was supposed to be a historical Disney park about American history. And you were supposed to do, like, rides that were, like, dog fights, World War II, and, like, all these things. And it was supposed to be a park. It was supposed to exist, but people were really pissed about where it was located. And so they didn't go for it. Like, I didn't know that. Did you? And then it even goes through like what it takes to go through an animal kingdom, like what it takes to take care of those animals, and it goes through like Magic Kingdom, and it goes through like different things. It's like if you ever seen on TikTok all the like Disney crew members that are like secrets about Disney, and they talk about all these secrets. It's like that, but in an hour and like 30-minute show, and it's amazing. And you get to hear Walt's voice, and you get to see his passion, and you even get to see like old films from like the first building of Disney. Like you get to see black and white stuff that they filmed for Disney, and it's so good, it's so amazing. I literally could not recommend this show enough. It is so interesting to see like the paths that these parks took to get here and like what it took to make these parks. It's so fun and interesting, and you learn so much, and I could not recommend this enough. This is the best Disney Plus show and my favorite Disney Plus show that they have. Like, it's so good, and I love learning information, and so learning about the parks is so interesting to me, and like getting involved. And like I watch these when I go to sleep, so I have it on my phone, and like I'm going to sleep to these things, and so I like turn it off, and I get to go to sleep with thoughts of like, oh my god, look at the details that they've gone through, and like places I want to go. I'm like, oh, I want to go to Disney Sea now. I want to go to like Disneyland Paris just to see what's up, and like all these things. And so I just couldn't recommend this show enough. And I could definitely go a little bit more in depth about this. Of course, once again, as all the other videos, I'm kind of rushing to make this just so I have enough time. But I definitely could go more in depth, maybe give you some of my favorite facts about this show if you want. So definitely comment down below all those things. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe on with your Pulse Plus, become part of the AU Avengers Unlimited, and hit that like button with your hidden blade. Don't forget to also hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. And yeah, comment down below if you want me to like give you some of my favorite details of all the parks and stuff and of each episode. Another thing interesting about this episode, just like the Jeff Goldblum, every single intro for this show is its own intro and its new original intro. So like the first one is of Magic Kingdom, like the Cinderella Castle, but then the last one is about Pandora. It's like a Pandora themed one. So it's really interesting. So I also would not skip those. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. I'll see y'all later. Bye.